Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our business call. Tonight, we will be talking anything about Silver Bound, and this call is mainly for those that have just qualified as the stars or the senior stars. They just joined Young Living and they don't even know how to navigate the Silver Bound. You are all welcome tonight, and I'm joined with Margo. Welcome, Margo, and thank you for joining us tonight. I see we are joined by some of our leaders as well on the call. Oh, this is awesome. I also understand that in South Africa, a whole lot of people can't jump on because of load shedding. So we are recording this call and we will share it tomorrow on our YouTube channel. That's where we're sharing all our calls on YouTube channels. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, Lebo, we can see it.
Oh, thank you. So this is a beautiful quote from John C. Maxwell. If you start today to do the right thing, you are already a success, even if it doesn't show yet. I think this speaks mostly to all of us that are on this call. When somebody invited you to Young Living and told you about a wonderful business opportunity with the awesome products that we have at Young Living, already you didn't even know where to start. It was overwhelming, but already they told you that you are already on the right way to success. That is so relevant, and we agree. That's why we are sharing this quote with you, because this is the beginning of your route to success, and we are going to take you with and help you understand. So this is really the very basic training. I just need to go back. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is a very basic training for everybody that just joined Young Living and they have started their business with Young Living. I'm going to quickly take you through the terms. Maybe before I do that, do we have any stars and senior stars on the call? If you are, please, if you can share your details on the chat. We just want to know how many of you have received the emails when we were congratulating you for achieving these new ranks. We just want to know if we do have the stars and the senior stars. Senior star, welcome, Nadine Duplessis. Oh, wow. Welcome, Zoline. Welcome, Courtney. Oh, wow. Welcome. Yes. Heidi, you are here. Thank you for joining tonight. We are happy to have you all of here. And also for the leaders that are on the call, how we love doing this call is we love it to be very engaging so that we can all help our new stars so that they could understand how you were successful in this business. So I'm happy we've got Janine on the call. Later, we will hear from you, Janine. Sorry to put you on the spot so that you can share testimonial 1 or 2. So welcome, ladies. And yes, now that you've taken the right step, you are a Young Living business partner, you are a brand partner. We are here to take you through this. First of all, you would understand we have what we call PV, which is your personal volume. Now, this is your total value of your personal placed orders in your month. If I were to simplify, these are all your total sales that you do for a month. Please note, every month, irrespective of the rank where you're sitting at, everybody from each and every month, if it's a new month on the 1st, all of us have to do our own personal sales to qualify for that month. And the requirement of your personal sales should be your 100 PV. Having said that, at Young Living, each and every product, of course, apart from the literature and some of the swag items, each and every product has a PV value on the product. All our products have the PV on the product, which at the end of the month, we total that and we give you what was your total spend on yourself, personal sales for the month. This will also include your essential rewards order, where it is automated by the system. You set up a template and the system, it's an auto ship. So every month, based on the date that you choose, you will get your essential rewards, you will get your orders and also your quick orders. Those are the other orders that you could put anytime during the course of the month to say, you know what, I'm short of this, I need to add into my order. You can place your quick orders. All those will be added together and they will contribute towards your personal volume. Please note, PV, it is not always equal to the amount paid. The commission calculation is based on the PV of a product and not on the sale price. What do we mean by the last point is every product has got a PV attached to it. So for an example, our premium startup bundle is 2,268, but it is 100 PVs. So it doesn't mean when it's 2,268, and if we were to say one rent, it's equals to one PV, I mean, it will be 2,000 PVs, but it is only 100 PV, yet the value of the kit is 2,268. And here we have what we call the organizational group volume. Now, this is the total volume that you and your organization collectively purchase in that month. Now, you have joined, you're loving the products, and you start sharing with your family and friends, and they join you, you give them your member number, you say, you know what, I'm a business owner, I am owning a young living business. Let me show you the odds. They love it and they want to do the same thing like you're doing. And they start ordering, but they register and they enroll under you. They become part of your team. So organizational, it's your team in your group. So they become, and their PVs will add under your total organizational group. Now, as an example, this is what I mean. There's Lebogang on top. You still have to make your 100 PV to qualify to earn the commissions. If you don't do your 100 PV, even though you've got your team, you won't be able to earn your commissions because you are not doing your 100 PV. So this is very important because you need to lead by example and to show the team that you also are doing your 100 PV, so that you can be able to earn the commission from the team. In this example, you've got two levels and 4 different legs in your team. Each of them have done 100 PV. If you add all of them plus your 100 PV, they will give you a total OGV of 900 PV. Okay. So you now are a business person, you are starting to build your organization. At Young Living, we've got, as soon as you're building a structure, we've got what we call the legs. Now, in this graphic, you could see you will have your leg 1 and you will have your leg 2. The legs, each legs are personally sponsored by a member and they will be considered a leg. They do run vertically next to each other. So if Lebogang have enrolled leg number 1, let's say it's Margo, and leg number 2, it's Janine, and I enroll Nadine, Nadine here will be next to Janine, which means she will be my leg number 3. So they run vertically down. Those are the legs for you to understand your structure. And for a leg to qualify, there must be 100 PV on top of the leg. So the person that are on your first leg, it is very important that they do their 100 PVs. So for you to maximize the compensation plan, always go back to your structure and see who are your first level. Make sure your first levels are the people that you know they will forever do their 100 PV every month so that that leg will be able to qualify for commissions in that month. That's what we mean here. Please, if there are any questions, please put them down on the chats and we will be able to answer. Oh, Margot has already said that. Yes, we'll definitely be able to answer that for you. Then from the legs, we have what we call the levels. Remember, we are in direct selling and this is multi-level networking company. So it's different levels where you build different levels and you build width and you build depth, you will be compensated accordingly, according to the compensation plan. So on the levels, our levels, take note, they run horizontally across each other. In the previous slide, we had 3 legs, but now we have 4 legs in this graphic. And the first levels, they go out and they introduce their first level, which then becomes my second level, but they become your Janine, your Margos, and your Nadine's first level. So now you are building a structure. So it's yourself and it's your first level and your second level. My second level becomes your first level. So a level is a position of a member within an organization. Members who directly sponsored by another member are considered the sponsoring member's first level. So I have enrolled you, my first level. Margot goes out and gets Nadine. Nadine becomes Margot's first level and Nadine becomes my second level. That's the structure you are now starting to build, and it runs horizontally across, and those are your levels. So when I go and speak about different levels and how you are compensated and how the calculations are calculated, the commissions are calculated, we will speak about the percentage on different levels. And this is what we talk about when we speak about the levels. So now that we understand, this is a brief for you to understand the terms and the importance of the structure. At Young Living, we have what we call enrollment bonuses. When somebody enrolled you at Young Living, because you love the product, you said, I love this and I want to be part of it, depending on what you were enrolled with. In this particular example, this person was enrolled using a PSB, which is a premium starter bundle. That is 100 PV, that is 2,268. Your enroller will be paid a PSK bonus, which is 287 rands 50. And on top of that, they will be paid a fast start bonus, which is a 25% of the volume from the sales of each and every person that they would have enrolled. So take note, this I always say, this is the easiest and the quickest way for you to make money. I know not everybody's in it for the money, but Young Living says, we understand you love our products, we're sharing. We want to say thank you for doing that. So as you enroll people, you get to be paid these enrollment bonuses. Of course, if you enroll somebody with a 50 PV or somebody enrolls with a customized bundle that we don't pay a PSK bonus, you will still be paid a fast start bonus, but only a 25% of the volume of their sales that they would have enrolled with. So for me, I always say, this is a numbers game. You can make, this is money to help you grow your business. You need airtime to make follow-ups. You need just work out how many people you need to introduce here. And this is what you will be paid. Not from your enroller or anybody, but directly from Young Living. That is one part of how much you'll be paid, and from Young Living. Now these people have registered, they have enrolled, and you are starting to build your structure. Remember, the enrollment bonuses are once-off bonuses, but your uni-level commissions are a monthly commissions that you will be paid from Young Living as soon as you start building a business. Let us look into this example. You will see that is Lebogang there. On this graphic, we've got from level 1 until level 5, which run horizontally across. Those are your levels. And we've got 7 legs. There's leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, leg 5, leg 6, leg 7, which runs vertically down. Guys, this is very, very important. I said you need to make sure the top of your leg, they all have 100 PV for a leg to qualify. If they don't have 100 PV, worry not. We have what you call compression, which will work it out and go and calculate all the percentages. And where it gets to 100 PV, that's where the leg will start counting and calculate the compression and the commission from where the leg would have had the 100 PV as a qualified leg. But it's important to make sure that your first level are the people that you know they'll be business builders. They will make sure they put in their 100 PV in every month. Better still, make sure they are on essential rewards, which has a lot of benefits. Essential rewards, it's not about you spending, it's all about you getting a discount, shipping being discounted, getting free products on like 3 months, 6 months. There's a lot of things that you get back when you are on essential rewards. We need to tell and explain it to the people so that they can start seeing the benefits on it. So you really want to tell people to say, if you're going to be putting your 100 PV every month, I suggest you join the essential rewards where you put your template in and automatically the system will auto ship your products. And there's also a nice feature where we call a PV assist. If there's one product that is out of stock, PV assist will say this product is out of stock and they will recommend what you can use in place of that so that you don't lose out on your monthly ER order per month. So for a member to qualify to earn commissions, the members who order 100 PV in any given month will be paid uni-level commissions on any of that downline's volume in that month. So any downline volume here, when I've done my 100 PV, I will earn a percentage of the total volume of sales that they would have done in that month from all these levels. However, I will share the difference between the levels. Before we continue, is there any questions from what I've just shared on the first part of the structure and everything? Do you have any questions, or I can continue? Okay, let's see on the chat. Okay, all good. So we have Silver Bound. I love this program. This program has been around already. This program was developed to help the leaders to build the sustainable businesses from the word go. Now, I need to explain the difference. The Silver Bound are once-off bonuses. It's a standalone. It does not form part of the compensation plan. We need to understand that. It's a standalone. We do have it now. At any time, it could fall away. But for now, let us all take the benefit of it so that we can earn bonuses. There's a lot of money to be made in Silver Bound. Silver Bound ensures that your structure is correct. And because people were building, but they were not looking into their structure. And in that way, they were not maximizing the amount and the money that is available when you maximize the compensation plan. Your compensation plan is your Bible. It's your business tool. If you could understand your compensation plan and you maximize out of it, you will maximize your earnings as well. For example, you find people having an OGV of 15,000 OGV. At 15,000, and you find they are still an executive. At 10,000 OGV, already you qualify to be a silver. But it tells us there's something wrong with the structure. They've got the OGV, but their structure, it is not correct. Hence, they are still executives and they are not silvers. So silver bound came because with the compensation plan, I'm taking time on this so that you could understand. With the compensation plan, when you are a star or you are a senior star, there are no requirements for you to have the legs to build a structure. Your 500 OGV could come out of your own personal sales, or it could be you and your partner, and you could be making that 500. You don't have, maybe it's just the two of you, it is just you and just one leg. There's no other leg. You will qualify as a star because you do have the OGV for that rank. But for silver bound bonus, you won't qualify because the silver bound bonus, there's a requirement for you to start having the legs from as early as you qualifying and ranking up as a star. I just want to check. Silver bond is an additional answer. Yes, separate from yes. It guides you to build solid foundation. Definitely. That's exactly what that is. And that's why we're putting out this so that you can understand that it is two different things. But if you follow the silver bonus incentive, the silver bound program, trust me, you will be building a solid business from the word go, and it will be sustainable. Now, earlier on, I spoke about maximizing the compensation plan, that you will be paid the commission percentages based on the levels and the rank that you at. Also, this is something that people don't take note of. It is very important for you to understand the earnings on your compensation plan. When you start building your foundation, this is the beginning. You are a star or you are a senior star, or you are an executive, because here, that's where we start building the foundation of your business. You will need your 100 PVs every month for you to qualify to earn the commissions from your team. Now, on that example that I showed you, on that graphic, there were seven legs and there were 7 levels. By just looking at this, you could see that compensation plan, when you are a star, senior star, and executive, you will only be paid until level 5. So it does not make sense for you to build deeper, to go and have a level 6 and a level 7. You might be putting somebody on level 6, or you might be putting somebody on level 7. That'll probably gonna give you 10,000 OGV there. You are not going to be paid a percentage out of their sales because your rank is a star, or your rank is a senior star, or your executive. You're not going to earn anything. So let us be careful of building too deep at the lower ranks. You won't be paid. I like to emphasize that so that you understand this. So I always say, when you are a star, look at, you'll be paid from level 1 to level 3 when you're a star. If you've got people in level 4 and they're placing orders in level 5, you're not going to be paid anything from these people while you are a star. So get into a VO, check how your structure is, and let us fix those structures for you to earn. And you can then start building on that going forward. As you grow on the ranks, that's when you can start building deeper, because then you will benefit out of it. Would it then be more beneficial to start more legs rather than building deeper? With the silver bound, it normally says start with 2 legs. So when you're a star, you need to have 2 legs. So your 2 legs will be fine as you start. and maybe just go 1, 2, and just leave it as 3. Because you see, as you're a star, or when you're starting, you can just build level 1, level 2, and level 3. And build on those so that they are solid. As you grow, you then add another leg and another level. So be intentional where you place people for you to be able to earn. So on a star, on a compensation plan, when you see the star and your senior star, on this here, the leg volume each, there are no leg requirements. But on a silver bound, there are leg requirements. I will go to it. I just want you to understand the difference between the two. So you qualify as a star, all you need is to have your 500 OGV, and you will be paid. Check your first level. It's very important to be very intentional about who you put on your first level. And they need to make sure they are making their 100 PV. You will be paid 8% from the commission. Based on their total sales, the system will go and look into your first level and say, this is the total sales they've done. You are gonna earn 8% of that. The system will go and you'll be paid 5% on your second level. Third, fourth, and fifth, you will be paid 4% of the total sales volume. Senior star again, for you to rank as a senior star, now the difference here, you are still required to have your 100 PV. Now you need to do 2,000 OGV. There are no leg requirements. The only time the compensation plan starts to ask you to have legs, to have minimum of in different legs, it's when you become an executive. If you've got your 100 PV per month, you've got your total volume of 4,000 outside of your team, and 2 legs at a minimum of 1,000 each. You will qualify. You will qualify, and we will consider you as new rank. You've ranked executive, and well done to you. And again, when you are an executive, you will be paid from level 1 until level 5. So here is the silver bound. That was the compensation plan. That graphic on its own summarized it very nicely. And then from silver again to platinum, now you are creating leaders. You know, so because at Young Living, silver is the first level of leadership. That is why our retreats, when you become silver and you maintain silver and you qualify silver for 3 months consecutively, you will qualify to go to a retreat. Later on, I'm going to ask Janine to share with us. She's coming from one of the retreats now where she qualified. She's coming from Croatia. She will share with us. So let's look at the silver bonus program. You will see at STAR, here you are required to have legs from STAR, as I was emphasizing it. A minimum at 200 and a total OGV of 500. You do it the first month, you do it again the second month, you will be paid $25 US, which is 287 rands 50. Now this, it's a once-off, it's on top of your commissions and on top of your enrollment bonuses. When you go to your VO and you check the commissions, it will show you where the amounts are coming from. What's the total amount and what is made of the total amount. It will show you if you earn anything from your enrollment bonuses. It will show you from your uni-level commissions. It will also show you what did you earn from your silver bound bonus. That it will show you. It's separated and you can know exactly where your money is coming from. And from star to senior star, now you've got 3 months. As a new person, you've got 2 months to hit a star. I know those that are stars and senior stars on this call. So from the month you hit a star, you had 3 months for you to qualify as a senior star. What is important into the silver bond is to take note of the duration for you to take you to qualify for the next rank. And secondly, take note of the leg requirements and the minimum requirements of the OGV per leg. Now for senior star, 3 months to hit senior star, 2 legs at 500 each leg, and the total OGV should be 2,000. When you hit this in the first month, you will be paid 575, and the following month, you will requalify senior star again, you will be paid 862 added to your commission. In the third month, you requalify as senior star again, you will be paid 1,437. That is money for jam. That is added to your commissions and to your enrollment bonuses. It gets better. You have 3 months from being to get to executive. When you get to executive, there is a requirement. Remember, the compensation plan, for you to be recognized as an executive rank, you need to have 2 legs. But silver bound, they're asking you to have an additional leg, which now meaning you will have 3 legs, where that minimum leg must have a minimum of 500 OGV on that additional leg that you have. Your total OGV has not changed. It's still 4,000. And when you reach it for the first month, you will be paid again 1,150. When you reach it for the second month, 1,725. And for the third month, 2,875. It is also important to note that you can qualify on this bonus. You can participate in the 2 ranks, in the 2 levels at the same time. You can hit executive and hit silver in the following month, because you still have enough time to reach silver. But if you reach silver the following month, you will be paid, even if you did not stay for the full 3 months to maintain. As you go on the 4th month that you become a silver, you will be paid then the balance of what you were not paid yet, and then they will pay you. You will earn both the bonuses at the same time. You will be paid, so you're not losing anything. So I always say this, for me, it's a way for you to make more money, but making sure that it helps you to build a sustainable business that will be sustained for years and years. And from there, for silver, you've got 4 months to reach silver. Also at silver, you qualify silver with just 2 legs. But here, because now you would have added another leg at executive, automatically you will have that leg. You just need to increase the minimum of the required OGV on an additional leg. And yes, the 10,000, it's still the minimum OGV to qualify. And look at the bonuses. The first month you hit it, you will be paid 2,300 once off. You hit it again the second month, you will be paid 3,450. You hit it the third month, not only you getting 11,500, you now, if you hit it the third month, you know you are on your way to the silver retreat. So you are being paid as you go along. There's a lot of money at Young Living. This, we just want to show you how it shows on your virtual office. You will see in this is an example as to when we illustrate it. You will see it is myself and other 2 legs. This is how it's going to show on your virtual office. It's your personal volume, which is the 100, and the total volume, the total OGV of this was 533, meaning there were 2 legs. The first leg gave me 233, and the third leg gave me 200. You add the 2 plus your 100, it will equals to your 533 OGV. And the months that you need to qualify, 2 months to qualify and to maintain, you will earn the bonus. So this is your senior star. This is how you will see it. You've got 3 months to qualify. on this example, the same way, there is 2 legs. You will see the other one, it's a star there you would see. Because why it is a star? This is how you see it on your virtual office, because both of these legs, they are OGV, they are more than a minimum of 500 each. The other one is 935, the other one is 612. You add those 2 together, and I've done 475 on my personal volume. You add those together, the OGV, it is 2,022.85. So that's how it show on your virtual office. And take note of the months that you had to qualify for being a senior staff. That's the bonuses that you will get as and when you qualify. And this is how it would look for your executive. You see again here, there are 3 legs with the different OGVs from each and every leg. There's a 3rd one that is added, that is highlighted in red, because we said add a 3rd leg with a minimum of 500. So this leg qualifies because it's got 581. And the other 2 legs, they've got more PVs. When you add that and you add it with my PV, this organization here for that month had about 4,306.25 PV OGVs, which then it qualifies as what? As an executive, number 1. Secondly, it will qualify for the silver bound bonus for that month. And when you reach senior star, you had what? 3 months to qualify as an executive. Okay. Look at the bonuses. A total bonus of 5,750 that you will be paid as a once-off from Young Living, on top of your uni-level bonuses as well as your enrollment bonuses. Now, why they came up with this, it is very easy to understand. It's straightforward, simple, and easy to teach as well. It gives you a strong start. It is also flexible, because if you miss the milestone, if you miss this month and you did not qualify, it does not disqualify you for going back and run for the next one. You are still within the program. You do not lose, or you don't get to be kicked out of the program. And yes, the earning potential is about 27,000 that you could earn from the silver bound bonus. So this is just to show you how your tracker will look. And if you go and you check where is it placed, there is a silver bound tracker where you could check your silver bound, and you see on your dashboard under the rank qualifications, there's silver bound, there's a tracker, and it will show you if you qualified, if you are in the progress, if you've missed it, it will say no. And if you are in the running, it will say yes. Be sure to check it out. Again, here is just to emphasize, you can run for 2 different bonuses at the same time. You can qualify, you can be paid for a staff bonus and be paid for a senior staff bonus at the same time, because I mean, every month is different. You can enroll now and automatically be a star, and next month you're already a senior star. You will be paid all those bonuses for those ranks. So really, really, I'm loving this program, because it is made to ensure that it builds your business. If your structure it is right from the word go, and you share with your teams, you teach them the silver bound, and you teach them so that they understand the compensation plan, there's a lot of money to be earned. Now I'm going to open for questions before I ask Janine to share with us her story and to share with us her experience and how the silver retreat was, because I think everyone that is on this call here, the names that are here are very familiar. Most of the people that are on the call, I know, I see them, they like doing events. They're already silvers in their own doings, and they are on the way to success. Janine, maybe are there any Yes, I'm putting you on a spot. I mean, we've got a leader here. There's no way. We must maximize on the time. Everything is about maximizing. Are there any questions before I hand over to Janine to share with us that you need clarity on? Does it make sense? Do you now understand it better, or is it still confusing? We're taking it step by step. So if you could understand the basics, though it's very clear, sharp, okay. So I guess it's very clear for everybody. Janine, welcome, my darling, and thank you for joining us tonight. We are so excited to have you on a call.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Label, for putting me on the spot there. I came here to support and now I'm talking. Oh, my goodness. So while I've got load shedding, it's almost time for load shedding. So let me use my time wisely. Wow, Silver Retreat. So many emotions going around. I think when we start with Young Living, when we decide to start getting involved in the business opportunity and we're going through the ranks, I think one of the first big ranks, we believe it's silver. You know, you really feel accomplished once you get there and you're like, I've made it big. I don't even want to know what the Royal Crown Diamonds must feel like, but I've made it to silver. But on top of that, it is just to go into this retreat. And I just have to say that because of COVID, not Young Living, we were actually supposed to go a year ago. So, it's been delayed, and you know how things are when it's delayed, you kind of look forward to it more than normally because you're anticipating and, the excitement's building and building and building. And then when we got onto this flight to go to Croatia, I still told my husband, he qualified as well, so we could go together, which was really amazing experiences together. And I still told him, like, gosh, in my mind, I've blown this retreat up so much. I really hope I'm not disappointed after this whole year's build up of going. And I have to tell you guys, whatever you've got in your head, whatever you imagine it's going to be like, it's 20 times bigger. I think I saw Danielle Serena on this call as well, so she can testify to that.
Oh, she's next, don't worry.
You are, like, I'm actually having goosebumps here. Like, you are so special. They make you feel so special. Okay, to be carried on your hands does not, words can't compare it. Like, everything they do, it is so centered around you, and to say thank you and make you feel welcome. Gosh, I remember on our gala evening, we had this boat trip. It wasn't even fast. We could have taken the bus, but they organized this beautiful boat trip for us to go to the gala event. And we're like, all like, wow, this is like really, they're topping it all, pulling out all the strings. Little did we know, before you enter the harbor into Šibenik, there's a fort. And the next minute, we just start hearing these trumpets. And we're like, what on earth is going on? And here are people standing in the Croatian cultural clothing, and they're trumpets. I don't even know what the means. They were trumpeting, okay? Like that whole welcome thing with Young Living flags and everything. And we're like, oh my gosh. Now you can just imagine everyone standing in the harbor, standing on the beaches, or on the other boats, because there's a lot of boat transport in the area. Everyone was like, what's going on? And you're like standing there, that's for me, that's for me. So little things. We had what do you call it, opera singers. They had opera singers, okay, singing at this event. But even so, all of this, and with all of us knowing sea to seal by heart, the South Africans, you get divided in groups. So we had to go and visit the distillery before the farm, and I'm like, ugh, but it doesn't matter. It's just so phenomenal. It's like sensory overload. It's so much to take in. But to stand in that distillery and hear Nicholas Landau speaking, and he was actually a baby when he met Gary for the first time. So you guys can go and check. There's loads of videos of him on YouTube. His grandfather was one of the pioneers that started the essential oil business with Young Living, and they've got the partnership farm in France. But just to hear him and the transparency in what they're saying, in how, the mistakes that they've made and the measurements they put in place and how to fix it, and how they were, what's the word now, documenting all of this small little minute changes. Like you can explain in detail, I'm just going to mess it up if I go all scientific, but that a normal person won't think actually has an effect. He explained to us that it's got huge effects, and that is what makes our oils different. That little, the love, like there is no stone unturned. I almost want to say there's no valve not twisted in that distillery, not to make sure that we give the best. You also said there, like some people do this and this because of cost, you're being cost down. Young Living doesn't do it because it doesn't give you all the molecules you want in essential oil to actually have an effect and make a change for a person's health. It was mind-blowing. Like I was standing there in awe. And then the form to put your feet in that, swirl your hands. They had as de-weeding the helichrysum. We were transplanting the little babies. We were planting the bigger plant. It was amazing. And the farm workers, they spoke to us. So just imagine this. It's not corporate people standing in uniform and telling you all this stuff that you can read off a website. It's the farm workers speaking from the heart. Dominic actually started crying. He's the farm manager. When he spoke to us to explain, he was there the first day that Gary went to have a look at the farm. So he's been there since the beginning. And he also explained to us various things that they did and it didn't work. And gosh, how many harvests they had to actually just discard because it wasn't good enough, because of tiny errors they made, and how they changed things to give us the oils that we have today. But then also him crying and saying what a difference Gary and Young Living has made in his life personally and his family's lives, because of this farm, he not only has a job, but his family has a secure income in this tiny village, and it will carry on for generations. And his kids, so poor, can actually go to school, and their kids can go, and they work on the farm, and they live and they breathe. And this is a legacy that he has built for his family with the help of Young Living. I'm giving goosebumps again. It's something else in hearing people say that, but standing there and just feeling that love and knowing that Young Living, it's not just about the products, it's about the people. It's about the people too. And when I know a lot of people frown when we say we are a community, gosh, we are one family, we are one team, we are one family. And there's nothing more that makes you realize how true that is to stand there in the middle of Gary's work with those people and just feel it and feel the love and feel that you are worth it. And what you are doing is not just making a change in your life or the people that you're actually helping with oils, but in the backside, there's just so many other people. There's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture out there.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Janine. I must say, we need to talk about these things. We actually need to say, because this is the only company, I mean, for me, I was blown away, only company to say that actually takes you to go and see from the seed to seal. Like it's open for their brand partners to come and witness.
That's true, Lebo. And you know what else is also true? That well, we obviously, there's people that have been involved in other network marketing companies, and Young Living is the only company that takes their brand partners at a silver level to overseas, to pay an overseas trip, to retreats.
Exactly.
Okay, it doesn't matter, like, okay, they've got other names for their levels, but that same level in other network marketing teams, you don't get this. This does not happen. No. It does not happen. You can go and speak to anyone else that's doing another network marketing, MLM, and they will tell you exact same thing. And that is how much Young Living cares for us and appreciates us and wants to show that to you.
Exactly. And we take for granted, there's people that, I mean, there were one or two people that have never really been overseas, but with the silver retreat, they went there for the first time. And guess what? All expenses paid. All you need is just to pack your bags and bring your best smile and best attitude to go and have fun. That's all you need. Thank you for sharing the experience. We appreciate it, and thank you for being on the call. I saw also El Serena is on the call. El Serena, thank you for joining the call. To you now, we've got a lot of up and coming silvers. These are the silvers in the making. We are sharpening the silvers here. What are the business tools, or what can you share to say what is it that they need to do that you did in your business that got you to be successful and got to silver? I want you to equip the leaders that are on this call tonight and say, what is it that you think they should be doing to ensure that they qualify silver and they maintain it for 3 months? What are the tips that you can share with us? Over to you.
Thank you for the opportunity. Janine, you did such a good job. All the names and everything that you mentioned on our creation trip, it was an extremely amazing experience. But all right, as a silver, I think what I had to realize in the beginning, that you have to stay authentically who you are, work and do your business from your authentic self. Don't try and copy someone else. Don't try and become someone else. If you're not good with social media, don't focus on that. Focus on and get your place in the system and believe in yourself. The other thing is, and that is something that I've learned lately, is be in your office. That's your virtual office. Know your virtual office. Know your business. Be intentional. You know, we want to do business and we want to make money, but we don't put time in. It's not a quick fix. It's not an easy thing. It is intentionally working hard on a daily basis to build your network, to help your people, to be available and to love on your people. And from us, as we part of the Radiance team, one of the first things that we had to realize is that it is first about the people, helping people as you go. Yeah, and then the other thing is, as a group, we focused on the oils, and through the years, I've been involved with Young Living now for 3 years. For 3 years, we focused on the oils. We got to know our oils. We used it. We know that it's working, and we applied into our daily lives. But our other opportunity and other product is the business opportunity. And being in South Africa with so many people who are looking for an income, just by selling 10 kits, you can earn your 5,000 Rand a month. But it's easy to sell a kit. It's a different story to keep people in the system, to love on your people, to make them fall in love with the oils, and to understand the business opportunity. So every person that you enroll, you are taking responsibility for. If you don't take responsibility for, they will later fall off, not necessarily engage the system. And that there's a lot of disappointments as well. I think it's not always just sunshine and roses. We have enrolled people through the years, and people are getting disappointed, and there are not always those who are geared to be to endure. So they love the products in the beginning, but we never stop telling our story. We always believe in who we are, and we have to say to ourselves, if you are a business person, if you want to build Young Living, if you want to usher the oils into every household in South Africa, believe in yourself, be intentional on a daily basis, love on your oils, share your oils, have your oils with you wherever you go, standing next to the netball field, take out that peppermint, smell it. Surely you will get someone who will ask you, what is that? That smells amazing. And that is how we get open situation to start talking about the oils. The other thing is, and that's something as I've got to know the different personalities, the red, the yellow, the blue, and the green, and ask your upline to maybe share that to find out who you are, is to always know the one that stands in front of you. therefore, and we had the call with Karina last night, and that was such an amazing call. And you can find that on Facebook Thrive. That is our Young Living South Africa personal Facebook, where they do all the presentations, and we can go back and follow up on Zooms and just learn. It's a page where you can learn. And one of the things that she really focused on is to say to yourself, I am a businesswoman. I am in a business. Now, when you are in a business, you have to stay intentional. I think that's one of the biggest thing, and get to know your virtual office, know the compensation plan, study your virtual office, go into your office, and I don't know what else. There's so much to say. I'm very excited, and yeah, we never give up, and you are responsible for your legs. Building your legs. It doesn't help to start off with 7 or put people on your first level. I know that some people will put people 9 levels, top level, horizontal. It's not accurate building. Make sure that you know the stacking, the way you should build, how many legs you should start off. So it's basic thing to lay the foundation accurately. So as you grow, that your foundation is stable and fixed, and that will help you to build a strong building.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Elserina. Thank you. You know what? This was, we also have Hetty on. No, you know what? We are not going to have all of you to say a word. We're going to have this call again. We constantly are building stars and senior stars. We want to hear from there's a lot of those that went to this, to the Silver Retreat, that we will call on the next call. In closing, Janine, I'm also going to put you on the spot. What would be the top 3 business tips or secret that you want to share with the people on this call?
The first top tip is say yes. That's it. Say yes, go for it. Stop doubting in yourself. Imposter syndrome is real, but it's false. Okay. You can do this. That's the beauty of this business, is how unique it is that there's room for anyone to do this business, to fit it into their lifestyle, to fit it in their community and the people around them. The biggest hurdle for everyone is to say yes. We tend, like I said, tend to make excuses. Oh no, but my photos aren't up to standard. I can't write posts. Oh no, this looks awful. Oh gosh, I didn't wash my hair today. It's not straightened. I can't do a live now. Just stop. Stop, breathe, do it. You are uniquely you. The hardest part is to say yes and to go for it. Once you've done that, the rest kind of just flows. And that goes hand in hand with the second one that says, and Elserina said it as well, be true to yourself. We each have our own audience. Doesn't matter if your English runs klaar, soos myne, well, spells. I haven't spoken a lot today, so my English is kind of okay, but normally my English runs out, and I always feel so conscious about it. I'm like, die Afrikaanse poppie van die platteland, what are these people thinking? But there's people that find that funny and that like it again, and then there's others that don't, and that's okay. We each have our strengths, we each have our weaknesses, and you have an audience that will listen to you because you are uniquely you. You can't do the business like anyone else, so it doesn't even help you to imitate them. You do you and stand strong in that. And that is what's going to differentiate between you and others. That's tip 2. And then tip 3 is never stop enrolling. Never stop enrolling. Never. Never, never, never. What do they say? Do as you preach. You cannot lead a team. You cannot coach a team if you don't do what you preach. You have to continue enrolling. You have to set the example. You have to be the example for your team. So never stop enrolling. Never stop looking for the possibilities of a new member or a new business partner. If anyone, and I'm not going to go in detail, no time is running out, but if any one of you want on the call with Corinne last night and you haven't watched the YouTube clip, go and do that. If there's one thing you ever do when you're not in load shedding, or is it vanaand 11:00, you go and you watch that YouTube clip, okay? Don't go watch soap, catch up on your soapies. Never mind the bloody news, it's just awful in any ways. Go to YouTube and go and watch Kareen's. She is gonna, the way that she speaks and how she sees opportunity in the smallest of things, it's mind-blowing. You need to go and watch that. And that's me.
Wow. Ladies, let me thank you once again for being with us tonight. I think this was the best, hearing it from our very own that we've produced right here from South Africa. Our leaders, if you do what they shared, the both of them spoke about yesterday's call. She is a powerhouse. She went through a life-changing event, but it did not stop her from enrolling. So go out there, make sure you go to YouTube and listen to yesterday's teaching. Also share this one, invite people on our YouTube channel. We will share as well the recording because we understand people could not join us tonight. And I also liked what Hetty said. She put a comment there to say, corporate is also here to help you. Everything that corporate is doing is to make sure we support you. We support you with the events program. We support you with these calls. You are more than welcome to invite myself. If you want me to train your team with a compensation plan because they couldn't join tonight, you want specifically for your team. If you want coaching, I'm available. Margo is available. We are here to hold you and support you. That's why we are here. Without you, we can't be here. You are the reason why we're here, and we really want to help you. So, ladies, this has been an awesome, and thank you so much, Janine. Thank you so much, Elserina, for sharing. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. It has been a nice. I enjoyed the training and I enjoyed the testimonials. And yeah, have the rest of the evening. Enjoy it and spend it with your family. It's 8 o'clock. Those that are going to load shedding right now, enjoy candlelight. See you next time. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.